Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Tabi Somyataza. Today we'll be looking at IG geometry, circle geometry. Right, today's Theorem 7, states that the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral, so A and C, are supplementary. B and D are also supplementary. Supplementary means that their sum adds up to 180 degrees. So if you add those angles, or if you're given one of those angles, you want to find the other angle, they will add up to 180. Their sum will add up to 180 degrees. Okay, opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. There is a converse to that theorem, which we'll discuss just now. So, what is a cyclic quad? First, cyclic quad. A cyclic quadrilateral is a quad four-sided, quad bike, four wheels, quattro, four. So a quad is a figure which is four-sided, which has four-sided. Now, if this figure, which is four-sided, has its vertices touching the circumference of the circle, then we say that it is a cyclic quadrilateral. 4 points touching the vertices, 4 vertices touching the circumference of the circle. Right. So if just for interest sake, let's suppose that angle there is 80 degrees. Then this angle we can easily find by using Theorem 7. So if that's 80 degrees and we want to find this angle C here, then that angle C will be equals to 180 degrees minus 80 degrees. So angle C is equals to 100 degrees. The reason for that is op angles of cyclic quad equals to 180 degrees. Opposite angles of a cyclic quad are equals to 180, or opposite angles of a cyclic quad are supplementary. Again, for interest sake, let's suppose this angle here was 120 degrees. If that's 120 degrees, then by similar reasoning and similar working out, this angle here will be equals to, you've got it, 60 degrees, because these opposite angles, if this is a cyclic quadrilateral, then opposite angles must be supplementary. In proofs, when you are required to prove, they may give you a question and say, prove that these vertices lie on the circumference of the circle. This is what you are supposed to do. Okay, again, when we solve riders, you will get a lot of proofs and they want you to provide reasons when you are stating when you are making bold statements. Where do you get that from Theorem 7a? Please, when you are providing reasons, please never ever write Theorem 1 or Theorem 4 or Theorem 7. You will not be awarded any marks for that at all. Okay. And the reason for that is very simple. Remember, I told you that in some literary writings, in some textbooks, the theorems are not the same. These theorems are not standardized. They are not universal. Theorem 1, some textbooks will call it Theorem 1. Some textbooks will call it Theorem 1, 2, and 3. Some textbooks, they will call Theorem 2 the converse of Theorem 1. Theorem 3, the converse of Theorem 1b. Some textbooks even, they will call it Theorem 1, Theorem 1a, Theorem 1b, and so on. And what we have been doing, just to keep things simple, we've been going Theorem 1, Theorem 2, Theorem 3, Theorem 4, Theorem 5, Theorem 6, and today we are on Theorem 7. Okay, so please do not ever think that your Theorem 1 is my Theorem 1. It might be Theorem 1b for that matter. So you have to know the reason as is. It's okay to abbreviate it, but you have to know and understand the reasons as they are. Okay, thank you very much, and I hope this will be enough for you to carry on with the exercise. Thank you and stay safe.